Anyway, we are on Facebook. Let's see. Let me bring up the screen here. And so which verse are we going to do today? Do we remember? Do we remember the chapter? Varṣṇa Mataji has also come. Varṣṇa Mataji.
Mataji, we are going to do 1.30. 1.40, Mataji.
40, correct, for 500 points. Okay, so let's get going. I'll bring up the verse. So what have we been discussing so far, reading about in these verses that we did? Do we remember anything majorly that Arjuna was saying all these past weeks?
Arjuna is saying why he does not want to fight.
Kill. Yeah, kill. And he was listening
Kill.
to these things, right? Okay, correct. Okay, so let's go to our here today. And in the order of appearance, we have Ankur Prabhu joining us today. And then we have Suruchi Mataji. And then we have Varṣṇa Mataji. Anybody else that I'm missing? Because I'm not seeing the screen there. Okay. So we will get started here. Sorry, I'm late today. And I also have a hard stop at 7:30 for my next call. So anyway, we'll get going with after this short prayer to the spiritual master. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Okay, reading from the first chapter of Bhagavad-gita, verse number 40. And let's see. Varṣṇa Mataji, can you hear us?
Yes, Mataji, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. All right, Hare Krishna. So Bhagavad-gita 1.40. So going by the full verse first today, I'm going to recite it 3 times and then we'll look at the breakdown of these words, of individual words into syllables. And then we will recite first, just going by the syllables first to get our tongue around it. And then we will then go the full blown. The order in which we'll go is, maybe I'll put Ankur Prabhu at the end because he's new. So he might just hear the others go through the motion. Ankur, are you in a position to speak or do you want to just listen today?
Yeah, I can speak, Mataji.
You can speak? Awesome. Okay. Right. So we'll have you go after Varṣṇa Mataji. All right. So starting. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. So one thing I wanted to point out here is that if we go to the prior verse, which we did last week, so kula-striyaḥ pranashyanti kula-dharma sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kṛṣṇam adharmābhibhavāt. And so here in this one, there was a word which I had asked you to be careful about because a lot of us, while they're pronouncing, we call it as kṛṣṇam. It's not kṛṣṇam. This word here was kṛṣṇam, right? Kṛṣṇam. And then kṛṣṇam, the meaning of kṛṣṇam is complete or whole, right? And in today's verse, which is verse number 40, I wanted to point out something again while you're pronouncing, is that people call it varṇa-saṅkaraḥ, as Shankar as in Shiv Shankar. It is not Shankar, it is varṇa-saṅkaraḥ, right? So if you look at the Hindi here, sang, it is a sa, right? It is not a sha. So keep that in mind when you're pronouncing it. So, adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Okay, so go slow with this. And how we are going to do it is first we are going to do this. Even if you know the whole verse, first we will break it down so that we get it right. Okay, and then after a couple of tries, then we'll go and do the full one. Okay, all right. So we'll start with Suruchi Mataji. Go ahead, Suruchi Mataji. And if you are speaking, then you are on mute.
Sorry, Mataji.
No problem. Go ahead.
Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, yeah. Today you were really connecting your eyes to the verses, right? Jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Very nice. Okay, Varṣṇa Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Saṅkaraḥ. Very good. Okay. Ankur, do you want to try?
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Saṅkaraḥ. Raha. When there is a H, when there is a anuswara, two dots here. Raha. Okay, all right. Then going over to Anuri Mataji.
Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Saṅkaraḥ. Okay, good. So let's go and look at the meanings of these words that we read just now. Adharma, irreligion. Abhibhavat, having become prominent. Krishna, oh Krishna, right? So that's why I was trying to point out that previous was what kṛṣṇa, this is Krishna. Krishna, praduṣyanti, become polluted. Kula-striyaḥ, family ladies. Strīṣu, by the womanhood. Duṣṭāsu, being so polluted. Vārṣṇeya, O descendant of Vrishni. Jāyate, comes into being. varṇa-saṅkaraḥ, unwanted progeny. When illusion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become polluted, and from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vrishni, comes unwanted progeny. Okay, so let's look at and get familiar with some of the words. What is the meaning of duṣṭāsu?
Being so polluted.
Being polluted. All right. And then if something becomes prominent, what is that?
Abhibhavat.
Abhibhavat. Very nice. And if somebody comes from the Vrishni family, what you do call them?
vārṣṇeya.
vārṣṇeya. Very nice. Okay. And if there are ladies of the family, what will you call them? Mothers, grandmothers, aunts?
Strīṣu.
kula-striyaḥ.
Kula-striyaḥ, family.
Kula-striyaḥ. Kula-striyaḥ.
Okay. All right, good. So let's go back again to our recitation, starting again with Suruchi Mataji, doing the breakup first.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa
Na.
praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Okay. Vaishnavi.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Raha. Varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Okay. Uncle?
हाँ जी अधर्माभिभवात् कृष्ण प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रिय
Yaha.
यः स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसङ्करः.
Very nice. Arunimati?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Sankaraha. Very nice. Okay. Now, should we go for the full? What do you say? Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Sure, Mataji.
Okay, then let's go for the full blown.
Okay, Mataji. adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Sankaraha. Very nice. Vaishnavi?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti
Arunimati, Varshana will go now. Suruchi, after Suruchi, Varshana. Varshana Mataji, go ahead.
Yes. adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ kula-striyaḥ strīṣu kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Varna. There's an A there, right? Soft, yeah.
varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Like Kula, Varna, Kṛṣṇa, like that. Soft A there. Jāyate. Right? Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Uncle.
हाँ जी अधर्माभिभवात् कृष्ण प्रदुष्यन्ति कुलस्त्रियः स्त्रीषु दुष्टासु वार्ष्णेय जायते वर्णसङ्करः.
Very nice. Arunimati?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Okay. Back to Suruchi.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ
Yeah. Want to give it one more try from the top?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ
Saṅkaraḥ. Jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
varṇa-saṅkaraḥ
Sankar, not Shankar.
varṇa-saṅkaraḥ
Sankaraḥ. Okay, good.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ
Kula.
kula-striyaḥ kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Yeah, one more time.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya
There is no N.
jāyate
There is no N after the R. There is no N after the R. Yeah, vārṣṇeya.
vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Okay, very good now. Ankur Prabhu, go ahead.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Arni Mataji.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ. Okay, what is adharma?
Irreligion.
Irreligion.
If something becomes prominent, what is that?
Abhibhavat.
Abhibhava. If something comes into being or is born.
Jāyate.
Jāyate. What are the family ladies called?
Kula-striyaḥ
Very nice. And if something becomes polluted?
Duṣṭāsu.
duṣṭāsu
Comes from the family of Vishnu. What will you call them?
vārṣṇeya
Okay. And then what is the synonym of duṣṭāsu?
I mean enemies, right?
praduṣyanti.
Praduṣyanti, correct, for 500 points. Praduṣyanti and duṣṭāsu is talking about pollution. Right? So, praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya. So for the close, we'll just read the purport because it's a very important verse. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. A good population in human society is the basic principle for peace, prosperity, and spiritual progress in life. The Varna-ashram religion's principles were so designed that the good population could prevail in society for the general spiritual progress of state and community. Such population depends on the chastity and faithfulness of its womanhood. As children are very prone to be misled, women are similarly very prone to degradation. Therefore, both children and women require protection by the elder members of the family. By being engaged in various religious practices, women will not be misled into adultery. According to Chanakya Pandita, women are generally not very intelligent and therefore not trustworthy. So the different family traditions of religious activity should always engage them, and thus their chastity and devotion will give birth to a good population eligible for participating in Varnashram system. On the failure of such Varnashram dharma, naturally the women become free to act and mix with men, and thus adultery is indulgent at the risk of unwanted population. Irresponsible men also provoke adultery in society. and thus unwanted children flood the human race at the risk of war and pestilence. Okay, so very, very important that, that we maintain the family traditions which are there. And when we can see that happening all around the world, right? So on that note, first of all, apologies, I had to start the call late today, and I have to jump into another call and prepare for that. So we will have one more round, and that will be the end for today's class. So now, starting with Suruchi Mataji, please go ahead and give me this.
Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Varṣṇeya Mataji.
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Uncle?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Very nice. Arne Mataji?
adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Saṅkaraḥ. Everybody together.
Adharmābhibhavāt kṛṣṇa praduṣyanti kula-striyaḥ strīṣu duṣṭāsu vārṣṇeya jāyate varṇa-saṅkaraḥ.
Saṅkaraḥ. All right, very good. It was a difficult verse, but you all did a fantastic job at it. Yeah, I was not expecting so much progress, but you all did it. All right, so on that note, I'll take your leave, and we will meet again on Friday at 6 p.m. Krishna willing. For joining on